Fortnite just deleted a bunch of our skins. Should we be upset by this, or should we not care? If you're uninformed on the situation, they have just added a bunch of age restrictions to different creative maps. So if the maps include guns, it's 12 and up, and if it's just like a tycoon, it'll be 3 years old and up. Anything 12 and up, you can use any skins, but 3 and up, you can't use very many skins. Like any skins with weapons or horrifying images or skin that's showing, you can't use those skins. You have to use fully covered skins, no weapons, and no gruesome, scary images. Which, honestly, it's Fortnite, so there's not that many of those, but you would be surprised with how many you see that are locked when you load into these maps. So, should we be upset by this or not? Personally, I'm not that upset by this because I don't play too much creative, but even on the standpoint from when you play a lot of creative, this isn't the biggest deal because technically, it's a long ways coming. I feel like this was bound to happen at some point, and it could be a good thing in some different views, which I'll get into in a little bit. And it is definitely a good step in the right direction. It's a little bit extreme for some people, like there's a bunch of people saying this is the worst update I've ever seen, this is ruining Fortnite. They've even changed the main images to an image that doesn't have any weapons in it. There's literally just the skins. It looks a little bland, I agree. They're trying to go away from all of the weapons and stuff. And since they're doing age restrictions, that could actually open up an opportunity for more mature skins. We have also seen a leaked Omni-Man skin and all that set, which is actually supposed to be a very gruesome show and very almost inappropriate. Maybe that'll be an 18+ skin. Something that we just talked about on the Fortnite Everything podcast that's coming out on Saturday is maybe we're gonna get proximity chat, because back in the day there was a glitch, an accidental addition of proximity chat to UEFN. It's been ready since Imposters came out, and now what if it comes back with these age restrictions? Maybe 3-year-olds and higher can't use proximity chat. Maybe it has to be like 16 and plus or 18 plus. Should we be upset by this? I say not really, but I understand what people are saying. They've spent hundreds of dollars on this game, and they can't even use the skins that they want in every game mode. It makes sense, but it also makes sense to not be able to use those skins in certain game modes. If you don't want, if it really bothers you that much, find a more fun game mode that lets you to play instead of going into these 3 and up. But I do understand that sometimes these 3 and up games are really fun. So go into it and just put on a skin like Peely. And I do understand these are very strict. So Agent Peely isn't even able to be used in these game modes because he has a pistol on his side. So anything with a gun on it is banned. So he can't use Agent Peely. But of course you can still use regular Peely, Omega, stuff like that. You can use all these regular Fortnite skins as long as they're not blocked, obviously. Personally, if you have enough skins, if you even have 5 skins, you should have a skin that's safe. They might be able to add more gruesome skins into the game. Like if you want to add blood to your game, you might be able to actually do that. You shoot somebody and they just blow up. That would be really gross in my opinion, but I mean, games like Call of Duty do that. So you could do that in creative if they add an 18+ version. Clen also mentioned that you could probably add like more inappropriate emotes. Not really inappropriate, but you could take that however you want. I guess it applies either way. Something that does worry me a little bit is that this upcoming event is actually rated E for everyone, which means that there is no skins really. Besides the friendly skins, that's kinda all we can use in this event. But that's just for now. Maybe they just have it set to that right now. Maybe they'll change it to 12 and up. Right now, all of the battle royales are 12 and up, so every game you would normally play besides creative maps are all 12 and up. And if you have any shooting in these maps, boom, 12 and up. You can use any skin. So such as 3v3 Go Goated, it is 12 and up. But stuff like tycoons that don't involve shooting or fighting, those are going to be 3 and up. I think that the reason that Epic Games did this is because they want to avoid some sort of lawsuit. They don't want adults or parents coming in here and be like, why is my kid playing with all these children? You could be like, oh, they're playing on a 12 and up map. Get them on the 3 and older map. I think it's a safety precaution. I know that there's a lot coming up that you could do with this ability, and I know that there's a lot of things that people are upset about. I know I've seen a lot of people unsubscribe from Fortnite crew because they're not paying this company if I'm not going to be able to use the skin in the game. What are you talking about? Saying this game is ruined, that it's not going anywhere anymore. And I've seen people backing it up, such as Cyan he's saying that it's probably a positive thing, and people fire back at him. They're like, dude, this is ruining the game. Cyan mentions Fortnite's turning into a platform and not a game. It's very interesting, and I'm really interested to see what you guys think in the comments. If you guys are for this, then let me know. If you guys are against this, let me know. I definitely think there's some things people are overlooking, such as proximity chat. I need you guys to let me know in the comments, because I'm a little bit concerned, confused, and I'm all for it, but I know that a lot of other people aren't, so I want to know what you think. Use code PBJ.